Home ownership is the American dream, and this dream is no different for people with disabilities. Since 1997, Mississippi Home of Your Own, HOYO, has assisted 500 individuals with disabilities and their families in 61 Mississippi counties in realizing their dream of home ownership. Let us introduce you to just a few of our clients. Mary and Mary Ann were roommates who purchased their home together in 2008, and they were prepared for this transition from renting to home ownership.
I work at Bayards and USM. Then I come home and relax. I was in Wynwood, and then I was in Chanto Grand, and then I came and bought me a home, and then I go everywhere I want to.
After years of living in institutions, they are now functioning happily as homeowners. The challenge for this household was getting the closing attorney at a comfort level to ensure they had the capacity to execute a contract.
At first they didn't want me to come out here, but I proved them wrong.
Their longtime case manager is an excellent support system for them, and they are quite proud of their house and yard.
It's a beautiful day, and I enjoy my home.
George and Junior were friends who lived for years in the state school, a supervised group home, and then a supported apartment. They both worked in an animal clinic for 30 years, all the while saving up money. Tired of living in a restrictive environment, they both wanted to purchase their own home. Their longtime employer didn't support this decision, but the Executive Director of Developmental Disabilities and the Director of Mental Health Retardation provided letters of support.
He told me it's only a state apartment better than living in a house. And he got me mad, and he won't want me to buy no house. So I got the money.
With the help of the HOYO program and their social worker, they were able to purchase a nice home in a great neighborhood.
What was one of the things you didn't like about living over there in the apartments?
The fighting, cussing.
Only thing why I didn't like the apartment, cause the people upstairs was making noise, walking on the floor, keeping you awake all night. I said I'd rather try to buy my own self a house.
Not only have they been successful in purchasing their home, but in just 7 years of home ownership, they've paid off their house in full. Now they spend their retirement money on utilities, food, entertainment, and their two-wheel transportation.
I saw a sign out there, I will get this house.
Micah Miller's intellectual disability was recognized when he was 2 years old, and he began special education services at 3. Micah, now a high school and community college graduate, enjoys his 2, sometimes 3, jobs, and he doesn't mind overtime. One of his jobs is at the Hudspeth Regional Center, where he works in the dietary department, and the secret to his job success seems to be his great work ethic and infectious attitude. Micah is an independent person who bought his own car and had a tidy sum in his savings account, which he did not have to use because he qualified for grant assistance towards home ownership.
I remember the first day you came to do the application.
Yeah.
And we talked about savings, how much you had in savings. We did an application on you to see if you were ready for home ownership. How was that day? How did that day go for you?
Well, the day go for me pretty good. Plenty of paperwork involved with it, though.
But it didn't make you not want to do it. You still wanted to do it.
Yeah, I still want to do it. That is correct.
Okay. One of the requirements of the program was that you had to attend a home buyer education class. Did you go to that class?
Yes.
How did you like it?
I like it pretty good. We have a lot of hours here from 9 to 5. How to maintain my home, the budget and stuff.
I was very pleased to know that you already had started saving. You've been saving for a long time.
Yeah, I've been saving for a long time.
And you're competitive. You participate and compete in competition. You're successful.
I'm successful.
And that's a good thing.
It's really a good thing.
You're part of the community.
That's right.
It makes you feel proud.
Oh yeah, it makes me feel proud.
Be a homeowner.
The homeowner.
On Saturdays, he does yard work, likes walking in the neighborhood, attends choir rehearsals, enters singing competitions, works out at the Y, and he likes to entertain family and friends.
I want to thank everyone from the Home of Your Own program. I want to thank everyone for helping me having my house, having this house.
Mr. LC had previously purchased and was living in a trailer, but was in need of an accessible home. Then he heard about the Hoyle program.
My challenge was to find the means of getting the home, was getting contact with the right people to get the home. And getting that contact, by getting that contact, I met the right people, and the rest is history.
When asked if he was credit ready for home ownership, he stated that he knew he was capable of building a good credit history because after being paralyzed, he had repaired his dignity and now knows that his word he gives to others is his bond.
I had a very good experience with Hoyle. I met some very nice people. Cassie and Heather, they helped me along, coached me, geared me the right direction as to how to get my home, and they were patient with me.
As a champion wheelchair tennis athlete, he was accustomed to staying focused and going after what he wanted. He is athletic, enjoying racquetball and tennis, and is very independent.
And I just want to thank Hoyle for what they've done for me and let them know that I truly appreciate it. And thank you.
Barbara, a person who is totally visually impaired, wanted to live as independently as possible.
So in 2000, I took the home buyers education class, submitted my application again. I saw where this was a possibility.
She became very committed to completing the Hoyle program process to obtain home ownership. When she completed the process, she was a happy and joyous homeowner.
Came in and just stepped into the kitchen area. We were like, this is it. We just felt like this was the house.
Barbara is involved in many organizations in advisory and leadership roles.
I work here at the Addie McBride Rehabilitation Center for the Blind, and at the end of December, I will have been working here 12 years. My position here is an advanced communications instructor. I would say congratulations on 15 years of service and hard work, and I just wish and hope that they will have 15 plus